Hello people, this is Power here with the opening on two stage shows, or a stage show and a stage play and a stage show. Because obviously these were the two stage shows. These were the two stage whatevers that they decided to pack ride watches with, so I had to get them. Obviously, the Kamera Zangetsu Gaim Gaiden and Kamera Zangetsu. I got this Blu-ray all the way back in March from AmiAmi because they had it on sale for like $47, and I was like, heck yeah, I'll get that. But then obviously because this and Zoiken's Memorial finish set for Xade, the second set, that was the thing that like AmiAmi was like, hey, you guys can't ship that. That has batteries, and we were like, or Zoiken was just like, okay, then EMS, even though it's like even though I was just like, EMS isn't an option. He's like, oh well. So, so our AmiAmi package got held for like 7 months, and then Zoiken would constantly, or like I think early on during March, like Zoiken will ask me hey, why is it taking so long for a package to come in? I'm like, our package is held. He's like, yeah, but it should be coming in sometime and such. So I'm like, no, our package is held. So it's just the thing is that I didn't even get much because I literally only got it was more on Zoiken that was he was more he wanted to bash on AmiAmi for holding our package because of the majority of it was his stuff, because I only got this and Figure Arts Garen Jack form, just because I for some reason collect secondary rider power-up Figure Arts. Although I'm skipping Gates Revive. Some riders I'm skipping, but I don't know why, but so it's I only got those two things, so it's just I wasn't as too eager on getting it. To me, honestly, it's just okay, I know I at least have this set secured. That was the the thing I got out of it. It's okay, I at least have this thing secured. It's not gonna be it's not gonna go missing on me or anything. But then I just find it funny, this thing actually came back in relevancy later. Obviously, because of all the Gaim stuff they're doing now. So this is actually pretty good timing, and I actually like that. So pretty happy I have this, although it's just again, it's you can be Power, you could have just gotten the ride watch for $35. Well, it's just if I'm going to get the ride watch for $35, and if this thing was on sale for $47 with the ride watch, it's honestly, I'll just pay for that. I find it funny, both of these ride watches are green. But this one I recently acquired too, which is the Geo Final Stage Show, because I missed the pre-order on this one, because just at the time we just couldn't pre-order it off of Toe Collectibles. So it's that slipped, and this thing was extremely hard to find. And then during last month in October, or during the second half, I believe, this thing actually did get back in stock on Amazon Japan for $47, and I really wanted to jump on it, but then because obviously I can't get things directly off of Amazon Japan anymore, I was like, well shoot, I'm gonna have to get it through Buy. And it's just I was we still haven't done it yet, obviously, but so I was initially setting out an Amazon Japan order to get through Buy and such whenever you get to that. But then honestly, it's just I really don't want to go through this. And then just randomly, Because these things did start showing up on Mandarake. However, they're like for like $62 to $70. I'm like, that's not really worth it. But then Sara just suddenly was like, hey, we got this for $50, like still new, and it's just like, gosh darn it. So I still have the price tag around here. Yeah. So $50. It's like, that's fine. Because it's just like, you know, like 25 for the ride watch and then like 25 minus 50. Yeah, then I guess it's 25 for the Blu-ray. So it's just like, okay, I justify that. But other than that, it's just, yeah. I'll state that yes, just to make sure I don't make the same mistake, I did pre-order the 01 Final Stage Show, even though I personally do not want the ARC 01 key, but then it's, I don't know, I'm like, well, I need all progress keys, and it's not, technically you don't use it with the ARC driver, so it's like, okay, I'll get it. Because, like, Zarikin was like, because I was sent it to Zarikin, he's like, do you want it? And I'm just like, because he's just like, well, I don't know. It's just like, I'm like, okay, I just had to get it at this point, because it's just like, okay. Because, like, obviously with, because what, technically I think with next month, because again, I think as of recording, because it's like midnight now, it's like November 29th or something, so it's like Sunday. The ARC Driver 0 should be getting released in December, and I forgot about that, because honestly, it's just like, it's kind of been a drought on premium stuff. So, yeah. And, you know, as a bonus, so then, you know, it's not just these two ride watches. I'm also going to be opening up Trapping Spider, because again, I finally obtained this progress key, so that's fun. Now I just need to get Exciting Stag, which that one I know I'm going to have to wait on, because it's the Lopi one. So yeah, I'm going to open these up, but then like, I'm gonna stop because I have to film the reviews, or I have to film the introduction of the reviews, because I already filmed them like this. So yeah, luckily you just open these the same way. The boxes are interesting. These are like very similar towards the or very similar to the Q-Ranger episode of Stinger. This reminds me of that. I'm gonna have to keep this, so, because I'm gonna put it back in there. And this is the Ami. That's how much it retailed for. I'm happy I did not get it for that much, because I would not be happy. The box for this is weird, if I have to be honest. Like, what is this fold-out thing for exactly? The ride watch, you just simply, oh, okay, so I guess that's what the fold-out thing is for. It's for the Blu-ray. Okay. Simply pull the ride watch out. So, yeah, this thing itself is like $35 and such, so, yeah, I'll put this to the side. And we'll take a look at the Blu-ray, because I'm gonna try to cut things down by not showing it in the review. Yeah, this thing itself is $88, which is just okay. Yeah, I still have not seen this stage show. I have not sat down and watched any stage shows. So, this is just the one disc. Yeah. Okay, what is this thing? First of all, it's just... Okay, so here's a code thing. Okay, this is fun. This is just talking about all the movies that are coming out at this time. So, first of all, they had Rue Soldier, the movie. Zriken, despite it so much, I thought it was fine. Rider Time Shinobi, Grease Perfect Kingdom, or Build New World Camera Grease, which, yeah, technically, I guess I have to get that. That's not Rider Time Ryuki. That's the Camera Ryuki night they had, for, you know, when they actually did do a Rider Time, Ryuki. And this is the Zangetsu stage play again. And here they actually note about actually making a novel out of it, which is interesting. Which I think I'm pretty sure it got delayed, then it actually got released. Apparently right now the newest novel they released was the Zeranos one, because Build and Geo are in limbo. Apparently with the Zeranos one, that's when they actually did announce the Geo one, but Build's been in limbo. Gogo 5 and Live Man on DVD. Some other stuff I'm not really familiar with. Sailor Moon. I thought that was Crystal. Never mind. Hokuto no Ken. And Black Fox. I know Koji Sakamoto worked on this because there were some like familiar actors from that. And yeah. Then we get this neat thing because it seems to be a booklet of some sorts. Yeah, it's a photo book. I got it backwards. Would this be a page through? No. I defined what specifically was a page through and what wasn't. But yeah, this is pretty neat overall. So it's just a simple like photo book of the stage play and such and all the characters. So far we don't have a proto. The only proto we're missing is Gaim. They might release it in a movie set of some sort for the CSM belt. Yeah, so that's essentially it. It's pretty neat overall. I really do like Zangetsu Kachidoki arms. It was actually a surprise because obviously going in with the stage show, we didn't even know if there were going to be any suits. We were just like, oh, there's a guy in stage show. Okay. But like we didn't know anything of it. And then like on the day of the stage show, they're like, hey, look, we got a new form for Zangetsu, and look, we got all of these proto-riders. And then it was like... And then they're like, hey, look at this! SH Figure, it's Zangetsu Kachidoki arms. And I was like, oh my gosh. That was a fantastic day. Okay, so this, you just open the same way. Okay, so the Ami keeps slipping off. So I don't know how it's $10 less than the Zangetsu stage show. I don't get this. that doesn't make sense. Okay, so how does this work? Tape is already opened here. Right. Do you pull this down? Because it's like a sleeve of some sorts. How do you work this? Because the Waz Ride watch is literally stuck. so... Oh, shoot, that's not good. Okay, wait, Okay, so I think this is... So I think the thing is that this is supposed to slide out, but then the tape on the top is cut, but not the bottom. So I'm gonna need to cut the bottom. I don't even know if I'm actually supposed to cut the tape, but... Okay, so, yeah, we just simply slide this out. And we take the ride watch out, which is just in this square box, which... Wow, that's pretty sloppy. You know what? It all makes sense. This was used. That makes so much sense. But hey, you don't come with your batteries, but yet you have your tab. Okay. Thank you. I'll situate with you later. Okay. Yeah, it sounded too good to be true. Oh man. So what's with the... Okay, yeah, that's a box, alright. Is this a Blu-ray and a DVD case? Yeah, it is. Because this is the talk show, and then this is the actual stage play, I believe. Okay. So you get this thing, which is already expired. Okay, what is this? One Piece? Who cares about anime? Geo over Corsair, Gates Majesty, the special stage, the 01 Blu-ray DVD collections, X, whatever. Oh, this stage show. Yeah, I remember this. This was supposed to be like the hybrid of like it was a stage show and a movie. Whatever this is and such. And I don't think any more insightful things are included. Yeah, that's it. So. Well, I'll give the person that previously had this a good job for effort of making it look new. But yeah, I will be back and because I have to film the introductions and such. So yeah, this is like day and night. So yeah, I think for the sake of this, I'm just going to take WAS out. Although I'm pretty sure I do keep these. However, the way the person had it just made it really straight. So that's fun because I think I can actually pull out other ones from here. Like Zonga 2, where we can actually just simply pull the tape out and start ripping it. Okay, I guess Zangetsu is just like no happy medium at all. See, this is how you're supposed to do it. And I failed. So yep, I obtained 2 more ride watches. So now all I need now is Yeah, see, it's supposed to be like this, but yeah, all I need now is O's, Decade, Gekijotai, and BB. And again, the ironic thing with these two is that they're both shades of green. Gosh, I just realized I have to now go through my closet and pull out a Zangetsu ride watch for this. This one I'm going to have to pull out Omageo, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, so I was at the both different tracks and such. The lime green in this is pretty strong on camera. I forgot there's Takatora phrases. There's essentially like 5 phrases. The last phrase just has like 3 lines. I literally forgot there was Takatora phrases. Oh my gosh, the neon green. I think for this comparison, I'm just gonna cheap out and actually use the memorial version because I don't feel like bothering pulling out my original one. How lower do I? Oh yeah, because this one's a form one that doesn't have the ticking. I forgot there was phrases too. Red was phrases specifically. So I guess that's the interesting. Oh my gosh, that's the interesting thing with these two. Is that because they're like DVD pack-ins, they have phrases like obviously excluding Gates Majesty, but like or like VCNX's, but like you know like for like just typical like DVD pack-ins, they have phrases and such. So yeah, I'm gonna have to grab the GPU driver. And I just realized that I actually do have my original Geo with me because of reviews, but I'm gonna still stick with the game one because we need to utilize this one. So let's just do Zangetsu first. I really wish they arranged that one better. Like, why? I just wish they kept the AAO, or like, I don't know, something else from Kachidoki. And again, I just wish that wasn't Skosh. Wish it was just like... Zangetsu! I don't know why he doesn't say his full name. because that, even for the transformation, it's like Zangetsukachi Toki and like whatnot. So I just like how different was is. I really like how they didn't do like future time and like was. They literally like they made him consistent with the other three riders. I really like that. It just sucks that he can't be universal, as I'll show. And I really wish that they actually, because obviously Waz uses the same track as Omageo, so technically this is the retail way of getting the Omageo track, and I apologize for doing that. But at the same time, it's just like I would have just liked if they utilized the other future tracks, so then it's like so Waz had a different standby. Because technically when you do this, it's accurate. I just like it's a ride watch rendition of Waz's transformation, so I appreciate that. However, you don't get time explosion, you only get the explosion. So, you only get one half of the finisher. And I just want to hear the jingle again, because why not? Okay, yeah, there's the armor sound. So obviously if you're really nifty with your audio editing, and I'm not as nifty yet, you can try to get rid of the armor sound, and then there, you got a full-on Waz transformation. But yeah, that's essentially it with Geo. Again, I'm literally just 3 ride watches away from completing it. 2 more DX. Technically 5 more Gashapon. However, it's just the premium Gashapon ones are kind of like a lost cause at this point. So it's just like those ones are going to hold out on a lot more. I'm more focused on trying to get the DX ones, because surprisingly I'm actually very close. DX wise, I literally only need O's and B-Beer. Then for my last Gashapon I want to obtain, it will be Gekijotai, because that one has dropped in price, and because that one that's the one I'm technically missing the gap in between for my like Gamba Rising exclusives, because I have Galileo, I don't have Proto Tattle Quest, but I have Card and Fours, or Space Coming 4s. I honestly don't know what Saber's gonna do this year, because we don't know yet. But yeah, so I just need to get Decade. I think it's kind of dumb that they just stopped making those DX, because it's just like it makes them way more valueless, in my opinion. Is valueless even a word? But anyways, last but not least, we're actually going to take a look at Trap and Spider, because, you know, this has been one I've been wanting for a while. So, obviously, I would have done a page through over the magazine, but I don't have that. So we're just gonna unbox it. I need to get Subaru too. The Super Television ones this year, or the Super Television stuff recently have been really difficult. Geo's really the only last series that was actually easy, probably because they were the first one to, not the first one, Bill did it. Really happy I was actually able to get this one just because this one was such a pain. Yeah, see, these ones I actually do typically throw out. He marked it purple. Yeah, so this one's a Vulcan one because he uses it with the attached shotgun. I think I actually did watch the Hyper Battle video for this. Okay. So here's Trapping Spider finally. This is an interesting purple for sure, if I can actually grab it. Yeah, it's a lighter purple than Sting Scorpion for sure. So yeah. Oh, I should probably actually look at double too. Comparison as Ghost is going to collapse. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, it's different purple. My progress keys are just not handling it. I always thought this one to be like kind of awkward, just because like, okay, we got a spider here out of all bugs, but this one is 024. Territory. I don't know. It's not, to me personally, it just sounds like gibberish.
Spider's ability. 01 driver. Impossible to escape. Jumping spider. No one can escape its web. Shock riser.
I like the Spider-Man vibes this gives off. Like, I'm pretty sure that was purposeful.
Jumping spider. No one can escape its web. MitsumoShinrai.net. Jumping spider. No one can escape its web.
And yeah, that's it. Because for some reason, they didn't really think about actually giving it a finisher. Because for some reason, only Kangaroo gets it. It still frustrates me. They should have just given that to all progress keys. But no, they don't. So first of all, obviously this is Fua's. So we'll just demonstrate that like so.
Shock riser.
You know, I realized I never angled the shot riser like this.
Shot rise. Jumping spider. No one can escape its web.
And then because it technically is a Zaya progress key, because it, I think he got the same method as he got Hedgehog. But this is still Is this still on? Yeah. What? Why would you reset?
Shopping spider! No one can escape its web.
Trapping the light. Oh, my victory medal fell into my garbage corner. My garbage. Whoops. That could have been bad. Spider-Man. Burning spider!
No one can escape its web.
Yeah, this one doesn't even pop out. You have to pull it out yourself. And now I'll do one last one. Just because. Did it reset?
Spider 01 driver. Probe rise. Impossible to escape. Shopping spider. No one can escape its web.
Come on, you could have done with the Eden driver plate. Well, I don't have that. I didn't even pre-order it yet. Because I'm kind of deciding that I might actually skip out on the abandoned riser set just because it's unnecessary. Because I personally really don't want to pick up another. I don't want to pick up a repaint on the shot riser and the slash riser. I feel like it's kind of scummy on them to do that. But yeah, I finally got a PowerRider key I've been wanting for a while, and I finally got 2 more ride watches. So, yeah, next time I'll actually be opening up my Saber stuff. So, that's fun and dandy. So there's a PowerRider, and I'll leave you people. Bye. Yeah.